I have like the funniest story ever that happened on the second day after the subathon. After my subathon ended, right? My mom was like, "Oh my god, we're so proud of you. Let's celebrate." And I was like, "I can't because my voice is dead," right? Like, okay, here's the thing. My parents would say this thing where they're like, "It's okay, you don't have to talk. We just want to hang around you. You don't have to talk." Lie. What? If my parent tell you that, they lie. Because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. But they have fooled me 20 times over and over again, okay? Because they're like, you don't have to talk. You just have to nod or shake your head. Like, we will ask you yes or no questions. And I'm like, bet. And then I arrive and they're like, how's your day? And I'm like, good. So I nod. And they're like, what were you doing? Yes. Best yes or no question. And then they're like, we're thinking of doing this thing. What's your opinion? So good. So good. I love, that's my favorite yes or no question, bro. Oh, when they ask me my opinion, and they know I can't shut up, so I will talk. They know. So I told my mom, like, no, mom, I will put my foot down. I am not meeting you the next day because my voice is gone and I need to be quiet for at least 24 hours straight. So you will not trick me. And my mom's like, okay, fine. Then we have to meet the day after. So I said yes, right? So fast forward, second day after the subathon, my mom took us to like this restaurant, like a public packed restaurant. And we were talking. Mostly she was talking because my voice was dead. Out of nowhere, chat. Out of genuinely nowhere. Because I told them, I was like, I told my mom, I was like, I'm so proud of my community. I was like gassing you up. I was like, I'm so proud of my community. They're the best ever. And then my mom, out loud, in public, said, foreskin, rise up. I'm not joking. I am not joking. She said, foreskins, rise up. Like that. And we are in a public restaurant. There is people are everywhere.
Based.
No. And I sat there. I was like, what did you say? Why do you say that? And she's like, that's what your chat says.
Based mishimum.
That's what your chat says. Because you say you proud of chat. And I'm also proud of chat. So I want to say foreskin, rise up. And then she did the fist. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to describe this because I'm a VTuber and it's really hard. She sat up straight.
Huzzah?
I don't think she said huzzah. But she stood up straight. She fisted the air. You know what I mean? Like a yippee. But like fisted the air and went, foreskins, rise up. Fists air. Like, it's a whole thing. And I was like, but what the fuck did you just say? She's like, yeah, I am so proud of chat too. And I want to say their catchphrase. I'm like, mom, you do know you just yelled out foreskin like 2 times,
If it
right?
wasn't our official name before, it is now. Thank you, Mochievee.
No, you know what's even worse? What makes this story worse, chat? I was like, Mom, do you know what you just said? She's like, yes, I am saying rise up to your community. And then she was like, oh, did I dox you? I was like, no, Mom. Do you know what foreskin means? She's like, the name of your chat. Oh, did I dox you? I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, Mom. The word foreskin, not the name, the word. Do you know what that means? She's like, there is a word? There is a meaning? I thought foreskin is name. And I had to sit there, right, with our warm meal in front of us in public. I sit there and I'm like, no, mother, right? The word foreskin is the anu in your anu is what the thing in your thing. She's like, what do you mean? The thing. I will say in Indo because I was speaking in Indo. I was like, itu lo. Selaputnya anu. I said selaputnya anu, which is the selaput
POV of us explaining stuff to Michi too.
I said it is the fold in your thing. Selaput is like cover, lid. Kuplok. Jelek. It's like cover hood thing in your thing. And my mom was even more confused. So she's like, the selaput in my thing? The fold in my thing? What thing? Which thing? What item? So in my defense, I actually do not know what foreskin is in Indo. So I was like, Ito, you know when you not your thing. I was like, you know, a guy, right? A guy when they pee, they okay, don't get mad at me. I don't really know either. I don't have a penis, but I told my mom, I was like, you know when a guy, right, like they pee and then they have like an umbrella on top of their penis and then you can remove it because it's cleaner. But
Just
then like
say the thing you circumcise.
I did end up saying that. I was like, you know when like when the guy pee, right, and then on the end of it there's like an
Imagine
umbrella
somebody actually
shape.
screamed huzzah in the background when your mom said it on.
I would cry. Back here. Well. Maybe it isn't the guy with a fucked up sleep schedule. Yeah, and then my mom was confused. I want you to know, by the way,
Did the
I
food
don't
get
talk
cold?
like this. Yes, actually, it did. But, you know, I don't talk to my mom about, like, stuff like this. I know I talk about it on the stream, but, like, with my mother, I'm not gonna be like, hey, mom, foreskin is, like, that thing on your dick. Like, I don't do that. I have to have some demure, okay? Some sopan santun, some politeness. So, I was like, how the fuck do I say D without saying D? So I'm like, you know, the guy tools. There is DLC. I said, like the thing that you can remove, the thing that you can take off on the guy's thing. The guy's thing you can download and then uninstall. My mom was like so fucking disgusted. My mom's face, she's that's just ain't DLC. It's got content. We trained her well, but I think we should repeat it soon so she doesn't forget. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you. But my mom's face was like this. Like that. She was like, foreskins, rise up. Right? The moment she knew what foreskin was, her face went like this.
It's the vacuum extension. Hello, is this where I can get my man DLC uninstalled? Oh hey, what's that small guillotine for? Wait, no,
Oh my god, ew! Imagine, you know, I always thought that like, oh my god, when I was younger, I didn't know what like circumcision was, but I knew because one of my family members got circumcised. And I know this is really weird because I remember telling my friend this and they're like, oh my god, their privacy, Michi.
Is that like American?
It's, you know, here in my country, we celebrate that. If you have like a community, right? And then your son, like your firstborn son, or your only son in the family gets circumcised, they throw a party. No joke. It's called the circumcision party. They throw like an actual party. People come in, there's like food, there's songs, and there's like all throughout the night because you get circumcised. I wish I am joking, but they announce it to the world. That's like, my son got his circumcision. Like that. It's an actual thing in Indonesia. So people celebrate circumcisions, right? So when one of my cousins got circumcised, everyone knew about it. And I also knew about it, but I didn't know what circumcision was. And I was like, what? How come he got a party and I don't? And they're like, oh, it's because they got circumcised. And I was like, well, I want to get circumcised because I want a party. So when I was a kid, I really like parties. And I was like, oh my God, I want a party too. So I want to get one. My mom's like, no, you can't. I was like, why not? Like, you have to chop off. My mom said, and I quote, because they chop off their wee-wee and your wee-wee already gone. And I cry. and so I proceeded to cry in that party because I'm like, you tell me they had to chop off their weenus and you celebrate it, but I was born without a weenus. Where is my celebration? Where is my celebration? Mom's like, we celebrated when you were born. But Michi, we celebrated when you were born. That's why you don't remember because you were a wee baby. And I'm like, yo, fuck you. You're telling me I was born and you party. Well, fuck you. And then I cried. But then as I grew up, I realized it's not like, I thought if you circumcise, you have no
If
penis.
my family threw a party when I got circumcised, I would literally glue it back on to avoid it. My game came without DLC. I would like to download it. Smile.
My content was already cut. It's over. I was so sad. Also, another thing was like, ever since then, the party was really good because we got free food and there were like games and stuff, and you can win prizes and stuff, and people were having fun. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait for someone else to get circumcised. So ever since then, I was like, man,
yes, in
who's
Turkey,
getting
we do it
circumcised
too,
now?
But we do it to all boys in the family.
Oh yeah.
The end of the scambathon was basically a foreskin removal party, so you got one in the end.
Yay! No, but I didn't get to like walk funny and stuff. But I didn't know which part of a penis was the foreskin. I literally assumed it's like the foreskin actually was the ball sack. So for the longest time, I thought that was what you are removing. And then I realized it's not. But when I was younger, I thought that the foreskin was the ball sack. Because I was like, it has to be either the whole D or the balls, right? Because like, what are you gonna remove?
Jared plushies BTW has our foreskins.
Huzzah! Oh my god, I'm so excited. I knew it! I could knew it! I was also talking to my mom about this. Oh my god, chat! My mom tried to order the Jared plush. She has been on a funny win streak recently. She's been making me cackle, okay? So, my mom wanted to buy the Jared plushie, and I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll get it and I'll give it to you. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna display it to everybody. And I'm like, please don't. I'm like, please don't, mom. Because like, what are you gonna say? She's like, no one's gonna know. Like, it's just a bunny. Who's gonna know that's Jared? Let me just make this picture bigger, right? For those of you that can't see the big-ass Jared already on screen. My mom was like, that's a rabbit. Who's gonna know that's Jared? AKA your mascot. I don't know, mom. Maybe it's because it doesn't fucking look like one. Maybe it's because it looks so fucking weirdly, oddly specific. So then my mom asked me like, my mom finally asked me, how did you come up with the Jared design? Oh, and then I told her everything. I was like, it's a penis.
Damn it, Michi. I'm late to the party and first thing I hear is I thought the foreskin was the balls. Damn it, Michi. So you thought everyone in the community was cosplaying Heavenly or something. SMH.
Don't say
Thanks,
that.
2001 for the sub.
Listen, man. Okay,
Came
Heavenly.
for the Michi. Stayed for Michi mum stories.
Don't do that to my poor friend, Heavenly. Bro lost one during the battle 07.
You got scared.
Let him be. I really thought I was a rabbit with personality. I told my mom that I designed Jared because it was a penis, and then I was like, okay, well that's not TOS friendly, so then I added another ball and another shaft, and then that's Jared. So when I still remember this. I told my mom, I still remember this, right? When I first designed Jared, because I designed this fucking all on my own. I didn't like, a designer didn't design it. I drew this with my blood, sweat, and tears, aka my pencil and paper. I drew Jared, and then
So
I
glad to
colored
have
Jared.
Michi back, Papu.
W, fuck you. I know you miss me. Shut your mouth. Anyways, when I drew Jared, I surveyed it to my friends. I sent it to so many of my friends, and everyone told me it's ugly. Everyone. They were like, Michi, this is ugly. They're like, either what the fuck is that? Why does it look that way? What is that supposed to be? What is that thing? Everyone says it looks like shit. And I sat there, I was like, no. I defended my highest fuck creation.
How your mom tried to buy a Jared
We ugly? No, I tell you, okay? People think it's ugly because you don't know the beauty behind it.
You know, it's
you don't
kind
understand.
of like the bit off Jared ear is circumcised.
Exactly. So when I made Jared, I was like, one day, Jared is gonna become... Oh, English is so difficult. Sorry, I'm gonna stutter a lot because I haven't spoken in English in so long. So I'm gonna sound bad. Alright? I'm trying my best here. English ESL, but now you can hear it. Either way, I was like, one day you will see Jared will become a marketable plushie. And you will regret what you say. And they're like, this will never work because this looks weird. Boom! Jared now becomes a marketable plushie. What did I say? I knew it. Drugs are the solution. I'm kidding. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Prescribed drugs taken at the prescribed dosage helps. And I was on my prescribed dosage drugs.
Sold BTW.
Exactly. I was so happy. I'm so happy, Chad. I knew it. When I was making Jared, I thought of you. Yeah. I was drawing Jared and I'm like, oh, I don't even have a chat yet, but I know chat would love this. If there was a hypothetical chat, they would love it. Yes. It's cute. I'm telling you, it's cute as shit. Okay. Jared is adorable. People just don't see the vision. All of the mascots are like a slime ball, a dog, a cat, an animal of a different... It's like a Pokemon. You know, like when you make a mascot, you're making a Pokemon. My Pokemon just happens to look like a mungus. And there is nothing wrong with that. If your Pokemon looks like an evolution, then good on you. My mascot... Yes.
So you're telling me you literally manifested us?
But it's a good idea. Also, if you think about it, what